have you. If I haven't met you before, hello, welcome. So as you can tell by the title, I wanted to sit down here and show you my favourite snacks. Oh my gosh, these have been sitting in my fridge and my cupboard for the last 2 days. I got them a couple of days ago to film this and they have been staring into my soul. Oh my gosh, I wanted to have them so bad. But yes, here we are. I'm excited. I can finally eat them. Before I jump in and show you them, I did want to sit down and have a chat, just because I think when you're addressing health and fitness, for me that's been a real trigger in the past. I think there's so much out there and it can be really overwhelming and be a real trigger, which is dangerous for a lot of people. So that's the last thing I want for this video. So I did want to make a bit of a confession. Actually, it's more of a discovery really. Sort of the last, I'd say, month maybe, I've just realized how much food and training has consumed my mind a lot in the past. I think I read somewhere, or maybe I listened to it on a podcast, but I think it's something like 70% or a huge chunk of your thoughts a day are just repeat thoughts of previous days. And that scares the hell out of me and breaks my heart that for literally years, a huge chunk of those thoughts were taken up by making sure I was being healthy, make sure I was eating the right foods. I would think about food all day long and make sure, sorry if you can hear my dog, she's mental. Yeah, so a huge part of those thoughts were consumed by food, and I was trying to be as healthy as I can, and it was a huge aesthetic goal driving me as well. And in turn, ironically, it was just it totally did the opposite. I was unhealthy in my mind, and that comes out, it shows. And instead of I'm so creative and I love having amazing experiences, as does everyone. You know, we're all here to live our best life. And it just, like I said, it breaks my heart that I couldn't just let go and let my body tell me what it needs and let food be food. And that's all food is to fuel your body so that you can live your life. And I'm really excited to be in that place now. It's taken a long time, and definitely it's not an easy fix, and I'm still lapse and go back into that mindset. So yeah, that's been a huge realization for me, and it's good because I can really monitor that every time I sort of catch myself thinking and worrying about food. Like, it was a legitimate worry. It would keep me up at night. So I catch myself and go, no, just live. Let your body do what it needs to. And obviously this isn't addressing, you know, if there's hormonal issues or weight loss for health reasons involved. That's obviously a different reason, but I'm just talking if you're young, fit and healthy like I am, like I'm so blessed to be. It just worries me that there's so much content out there that can trigger young girls especially into thinking that if they monitor everything they eat and follow these really restrictive diets and lifestyles, that they'll be happy at the end of it. And the thing is, there's no end goal. If you can't maintain that happily for your life, then it's probably not the best option, and it can really do some serious mental damage and confidence damage. I think now I'm only just learning to really love my body and appreciate it, what it can do, and just let it be that, and free my mind to do all of the things I want to do. I'm gonna leave it there, stop yarring on. That was quite a long intro. So without further ado, let's get started. Confession, I did film this already, filmed the whole thing, and then realized I didn't press record. Well done. So I have opened things. You kind of missed out because I made a joke because my dad absolutely rips me because I have a thing, I can't open packets. I will, you know, the indent of a rip, I will somehow stuff that up, and that's got to be the most basic thing to do, and I will always stuff it up. You missed that, but anyways, I'm sure there'll be plenty to come because it's just an inability of mine. I'm going to start off with the savoury options because there's not too many. such a sweet tooth. Love some sweets. Oh my gosh, does anybody else love cheese and crackers? I love when my dad, he's having a barbecue night, he's got his beers and he brings out his cheese blocks, his basic as cheese blocks, cheddar, crackers and cabanossi. Actually, he's added tomatoes as well, but that's it. It's an epic cheese platter. I love it. So Aussie, but so good. So the crackers that I always have with that, it is Tribe Organics, yeah, rice crackers, and they're a cheese and onion flavour. So these are really great. They're super light but heavy on the flavouring. There's nothing worse than when you get a cracker and there's like a little granule of salt. So these are really good. When I'm looking through, like, look at the packet and have a look what's in it, I always look at the ingredients. I don't so much look at the table. It's a good idea to see what's in things. I think obviously these aren't all time, like you don't eat these foods all of the time. I really try and be quite basic with my meals and eat all whole foods. But when it comes to snacks, I do think it's important to have a glance over the ingredients and just see if you know what's in it. A big thing that I check for, if there's an ingredient in there that I can't even pronounce, I have no idea what it is, then maybe it's not the best choice. But all of these are really quite basic in their ingredients, which is awesome. These ones I got my boyfriend Andy on. He loves these. Every time I get the other ones, he whinges because these, I don't know, he just loves these. So these are rice crackers as well. They're Sarah Organics. I don't know how to pronounce that one, but there they are. I don't know what the flavour is. Oh, it says with chia seeds. I'm not really sure the flavour. They're kind of, I want to say they're just salted, but they're so much tastier than that. I love these. They're a little bit heavier than the Tribe Organic ones, but really, really, really good. Definitely you can eat them on their own. Just with the crackers, by the way, the Sarah's Organics, Tribe Organics, they're in the chip aisle, but the Sarah Organic ones are in the health food aisle. And these are all these snacks are like super convenient. They're so easy to just nip into Woolworths or the grocery store and grab what you need. So yeah, love these. Next ones are sort of a new-ish discovery. I've only had them a couple of times, but I do really enjoy them. I've already opened them, so I really hope I don't spill them here. Go Natural Probiotic Chips, and they're rosemary, sea salt and vinegar flavour, and they're really, really good. I think I'm not much of a chip girl. I don't really, my mum gets like chip cravings and I don't really, but occasionally I will, and these are definitely a go-to. They're kind of, they're all wish chips. Did you ever, as a kid, you'd dream for these because you can make a wish and then you eat them. Yeah, they're really good. They're almost, I want to say like a biscuity. I can't explain what they're like, but they're so yummy. Like a real rich sea salt and vinegar, and you can definitely taste the rosemary. Yeah, so they're gluten-free and vegetarian. With protein, 17 grams. There you go. Next up, if you know me, my one true love, peanut butter. Oh, it's so good. I love this one. I go through this stuff like crazy and it's dangerous. It's such a good ingredient that you can use in so many different snacks. You know, I made really healthy fudge with it. An really super duper easy one is just mixing a tablespoon of peanut butter, mix some protein and a crack of pink Himalayan salt, and just mix it up. It goes kind of like, I'd compare it to a cookie dough almost. So easy, super duper lazy. Don't get me wrong, it's really lazy, but you know, if you're hungry, you're hungry, and that's really quick and easy that you can do. Good protein powder that you can grab from Woolworths. That's super easy is the Keep It Cleaner one. Love the vanilla version. Super affordable and always there, and it's quite often on sale actually. So yeah, that's a really quick alternative for protein powder. You can get amazing protein powders, but I don't know, I'm old school. I just like going to the store and just grabbing it. So as a kid, and still, if I can choose a food, one food that I'll always eat, it's ice cream. I would have ice cream, not even kidding you, every single night as a kid. So when I got into like a real bad restrictive sort of side to eating, I was devastated because I was like, what? Like I can't have ice cream. I love ice cream. And I thought, oh, I'm never going to be able to have that. And only recently I've just discovered that like some really healthy alternatives. And this is really, really, really good. Panna Organic Banana and Caramel. Oh my gosh, this is my packet disaster. It's super whipped and it's got like a swirl through it, like caramel swirl. Sort of cross between caramel and, you know, those banana lollies as a kid? Tastes like that, and Andy loves this flavour. They do a boysenberry cheesecake, I think, and that one's really good if you're in like a berry mood. There she goes again. Occasionally I'll get into a chocolate mood, but I'm not always in one. But if I am, I just want it quick and easy. You know, I don't want to have to drive to a different health food store and pick it up. I would just want to pick it up with the rest of my groceries. This one probably isn't the best, but it's super convenient and really tasty. I'm really sorry if you can hear Nala barking. She's going crazy. The Well Naturally, no sugar, and I think it's a coconut delight. It's really yummy. It has like a coconut sort of crunchy bits in there, and really simple ingredients. Cocoa butter, cocoa mass, milk solids, dietary fiber, erythritol. That's so that'll be the sweetener, and it also says natural sweetener stevia, which I definitely recommend if you're a sweet tooth. I use it in so much, and okay, you will come to know, but tea is the genuine way to my heart. I love a cup of tea. I always mix like an almond milk or a coconut milk with stevia and a tea, and oh my gosh, love. So yeah, that's another good one. It's such an easy sweetener. It literally just looks like sugar as well. That's pretty much it. So yeah, super duper natural and easy. And yeah. Alright, next up. Oh, hello, are you focused? I think so. Okay, next up I've got, do you remember I used to walk up to like a takeaway shop on the weekend, and it was the best day in the world when Dad would buy you a strawberry milk. This is a chocolate one. I'm not sure if they do a strawberry one, but you can definitely get, and actually I should show you that. Woolworths do a strawberry milk that's really quite good, but this is a chocolate one. Raw sea coconut milk, and it's the cocoa version or the chocolate version. Oh, it is so good. If you don't like coconut, don't get this, you're not gonna like it. Andy hates coconut, which is, I want to challenge that, because I put a lot of coconut in my snacks and he says he loves that. So either he's telling me fibs or he likes coconut. Such easy ingredients as well. Coconut water, coconut milk, coconut flour, nectar, cocoa powder, natural flavour, guar gum. That's another one, guar gum. I'm gonna go with that. So chocolatey and so coconutty, really rich and like heavily creamy almost. Really, really nice. Now while I was getting that one, I saw that they had a vanilla version, and I'm always a vanilla milkshake, like thick shake. I'm talking like when you're in that big silver cup that you're like, holy hell, that's bigger than my head. I'll always go the vanilla. So this is coconut milk, vanilla bean and sea salt. Oh damn, so I wanted to try it on camera. Give it a go. So that is a sound of happiness to my dad. It's often beer and not, oh, see, here we go. I just managed to pull that off. Are you kidding? Oh, I thought I lost the thing in there. See, I told you it was coming. Oh, damn, that is good. It almost tastes like melted ice cream almost. Oh, that is so good. Oh, wow, I looked at the table, heavy on the sugar, but worth it. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Yum, yum, yum. Oh my gosh, it's the last one. I have saved the best for last. Confession. I've already opened these and I've already had more than half the packet because I just can't resist. It must be 3 or 4 years that I've been having these. Oh my gosh, they're so good, and they're always there and they're often on sale. Yes, without further ado, do yourself a favour and get these. Tom and Luke fruit and nut snack balls. Natural salted caramel flavour. They do plenty of other flavours, but these, I will always get this one. The ingredients: dates, cashew nuts, pea protein, desiccated coconut, raisins, natural caramel flavour and sea salt. Like, So simple and so yummy. They do smaller singular packets, but I always get the big one, and it's bad because I end up eating the whole packet. It's really, really bad. I need to control that one. But then again, you only live once, whatever. I love the branding. It's so cool. I love how they're, I'm not sure if you can see, personal trainer and chef. So cool. It's not bad packet opening, must I say. It's functional. I did this one day with this, and Dad said I ripped it, and I don't know how it didn't even rip in the open bit. It ripped above it, so I ripped off the thing that opens it, and I couldn't even get into it, and it was the only thing I took it for breakfast because, like I said, I was in a rush and I needed to nip into Woolies and grab something so I didn't starve. So I grabbed these and I could not get them open. So that is the final one. Definitely the best to last. If you get one thing out of this whole thing, definitely get these. They're so yum. Alright, well, thank you so much. I'll leave it there for today. I've definitely rambled on so much, but this is one of my favourite topics to talk about. So yeah, I'll leave it there. I hope you have a really, really lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.